All right, happy Monday. Let's hit some dingers, right? That's why we're here. We're going to hit some home runs. We're going to knock down some NBA playoff boosters. We have 2 games to get to. I'm sure you have something else. Maybe there's a soccer or a hockey boost that you want to get to. Appreciate you as always being here. You can hit the thumbs up button. We've got a lot to get to. Of course, we always want to remind you that you too can play along at home, that you too can be a part of what we're doing. You could download the OddsShopper mobile app, or you can just open up another window, whatever it may be. So right away, there's some NBA stuff popping. And if you are a big fan of closing line value, CLV, as I'm sure you've seen it, I already have a couple of bets popping for Tuesday night across the board here. But here's the number one bet that I have for tonight. It's Jamal Murray under 2.5 threes. And the reason why it's the number one bet, it's the bet that I have. It's minus 160. That's a big number, but we also, right, are getting it 6 points less than what it should be. And we've determined that. Now, if you can bet on a fake book like PointsBet, then God bless and go ahead, and you're going to get an even bigger edge. But if not, then let's see, right? If not, then I think you look at everything that you have, like, I don't know, Profit X. If you look at Borgata, Pinnacle, Fanatics, FanDuel is charging you minus 210 for that. Minus 210. That's insane. Especially when you see the difference of price. There it is. That's it. Like, that's all you need to know. Now we can move on, because we just shows you exactly where the edge and what the market is and what it all dictates. If you're here, we appreciate it. Good morning to Patrick. Good morning to Mr. Leibowitz. Good morning to Mr. Rice. And good morning to Mr. Mike. Appreciate you all being here. Yeah, we got, what do you think, man? What do you think? We're here to make dinger parlays. That's the first thing we're going to do. I guarantee it. But I just wanted to see what was popping up first, if there was anything worthwhile. Now let's get to it. Smith Scheuer, all right. JJ Smith Schuster. Darius Garland's popping. Let's just see if we get anything here. Dante DiVincenzo, that's tomorrow night. You want to jump in this? It's DraftKings. It's not an exchange. You could build your ladder. Last time we got ahead of a ladder, worked out pretty well for us. Let's do it. All right, we're going to jump in. Here's our number one play so far on the show. It's going to be Dante DiVincenzo 10 plus over 9.5. That's it. Oh, first time I've had to verify, by the way, on DK for a minute. For a minute. You know, that's wild, because they must know. They must know, all right, this guy's getting in here. He's on the tools. He's working something out right now. We got to stop it. We got to stop it right away. Go to points. All right, 10 plus. It should be the same. My goodness, right? Minus 125. And let's go to 12 at plus 135. All right, so put as much down as you can on each one. You might be limited. That's fine. Whoa, I got them all down. They're overs. Wow. Not even limited on the overs. You're welcome. All right, full unit on that. I didn't even mean to get the full unit. I thought I'd be limited. Shame on me. You could go right back to Nas Reed. I can't get it at BetMGM, so that's on you. We're looking for overs on home runs just to see if anything here is popping right away, immediately from it. Darius Garland's another one's going to be on BetMGM. It's going to be hard for me to get anything down there. But you see, we do have overs pop. It's not just on the exchanges either, right? Griffin Canning, love that play. You can get it on the exchanges. Hartenstein, ESPN. If anybody can bet at another fake book like ESPN, that's a pretty good bet. That's tonight. Over 21.5 PRA, even money compared to minus 102, where it should be. All right, look, we don't have a shit ton right now. Nothing's really popping from a dinger standpoint. We do have this beautiful 30% profit boost. So let's roll. We're going to go to live odds. And we're going to go to player props. We're going to go to total home runs. And this is how we begin. We're just looking for action. All right? We're just looking for action, what we can find here. This is not a complicated process by any means. But you see, we need edge. Minus 32.9%. That ain't going to cut it, folks. Ooh, Max Muncy. Max Muncy. I'm interested. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a bet that does two things. All right? And you see Max is up here already. So bang, plus 600, he's up there. But if you look at everything when we go back, there's same thing we talk about on the regular on the portfolio, true odds, and then the rest of the market. See? So I'm not worried about Sugar House. I can't bet there, things like that. Fliff. I don't even know what the numbers are, how beatable what you have. But I do know this should be plus 552. And I know that I'm getting it at plus 600. And I also know that I'm getting this better than anyone else, right? So it's not like, oh, 7 or 8 books all have that. That's why we add Muncy right away. And let's see what we find. Xavier Edwards. I mean, my God, look at this. It's massive. You want to just put a sprinkle on a solo bet? Fine, but I'm not racing to go parlay mode on Edwards. But holy smokes, did you see where that came from? So we're just cruising through right now. We've been successful. We've turned profit day after day. Not every single day, but on home runs, you only need to hit one. And we've done that plenty of times since building here. All right. Josh Bell is another one. Okay. This is a good bet when you look at just where we are. Now, we can check it out by all means, right? Like Max Muncy, let's go look at Muncy. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, the launch angle's there. There's no real concerns. He's got a couple, one jack. I thought he had two. Okay. Maybe we do move away. I don't like going low level, right? Let's go to this other game. Josh Bell, my God. But the problem is like it's not a hindrance. I mean, the guy probably has 9 jacks if he's swinging better. Right? Let's be honest. The numbers are atrocious, but there is a sense or element of feast or famine here. And when he's feasting, it's a 5-course meal. The fact that he can turn around 5 jacks in his own right with metrics this poor is, I mean, again, there is nothing working for him except that he can draw a walk or two. That's it. Boy, this is a tough one. We may have to clear Muncy out. I'm okay with keeping Bell in here. All right. So we're going to clear everybody out. Come on, guys. Let's go. And we're going to keep Bell. All right. I know we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's just build. All right. If you're not on, if you're not building, if you're not a part of what we're doing, what site is this? But Dara, aren't you here with us? Oh, Savant. I'm sorry. Yes. I apologize. I was like, bro, you're asking for parlays every day. We're on OddsShopper. I apologize. I'm an idiot. The beard it's getting there. It's probably going to go, though, because I have to shave my head. I haven't been on local stuff in a little bit, so it's kind of easy to get away with it. All right, so we're going to get rid of, I thought we got rid of Muncy. What's going on here, guys? All right, so we're going to get rid of Muncy. We're going to go back to Bell here. This has got to be quicker. Come on, we got things to do. We already locked in with Dante DiVincenzo, 10 and 12 plus. So right away, we have Bell here at plus 600. Okay, we're in good shape. I like where we are so far. It's Monday. There's not a ton of action. We may do a 2. We just may do a 2-man, but the 3-man is where you get the boost. 3-man, you get the boost. I may 100% a 2-legger and do that with a high slop a little bit later today. Is this it? Okay, here we go. A little bit more popping in, a little bit more. We need anybody other. We need anybody other than Bell. And we're just looking. We're just cruising. You guys have any questions, any feedback, anything you want to know? We can get you in, by the way. Mug 50 gets you 50% off your first purchase. It's pretty cool, right? You just sit there, you get 50% off your first purchase, and you can go through all of this. And you can say, oh, yeah, I saw that idiot on YouTube doing this thing. Hopefully, at least gave me a thumbs up. Let me give this little idiot a thumbs up. That's fine. I don't care. Come on. We got to get something here. Are we really going to have to go back to Max Muncy and run a two-legger? No, we'll probably take Muncy and then originate something in the later games. We've had some pretty good success with that, taking 2 from the tools and 1 from us. So as I continue to look here into the late game, and it doesn't really seem like we're going to get much, you let me know. Oh, Rooker barely. Langoliers is like, oh, he's there. The question is, do we go Langoliers, who I think has been pretty cold as of late, or Max Muncy only has 1 jack? I think it's going to be Langoliers, and I think we're out of room here. Yeah, we're out of room. All right, we're good. We'll go Langoliers. We have some slight edge against the market. 0.5% is absolutely zero to scoff at because, look, the number is 418. Everybody else is working off of that, 360. So we still get one that's better. Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. We could go Muncy. I'm going to keep it, though, how we normally go here. All right? So we'll take 2 from the tools, and that's Josh Bell and Shea Langoliers. Bangoliers, as Slop likes to call them. Athletics playing in their home scenario. Langoliers sitting at 420. That's a good number. And now we just need one more. And we're going to originate one more. I mean, we can go to a couple of different games. I really like Chicago. I mean, the Chicago and Atlanta, but the thing about it is, if you look at Landon Rupp here, his numbers are really good. Like metrics are really good, but then you start to break it down and they're not that good on the road. The problem is that barrel rate. Like, I don't know if I want to mess with guys who, even when they are giving up runs, it's coming from small ball or a squeeze or something to that nature. And it's not coming from just sitting back and handing over the baseball. So I don't necessarily know if I want to tempt fate on that one. Is my whole thing just messed up now? We just frozen? Just totally frozen. This is awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think I have Kyle Tucker this morning. I think we used him this morning. It's a really good bet. I have him double down on the car bomb. We're going to have to move on in a second, get to some NBA parlays. Again, if you just look, let's look at Singer here. Let's just look at the barrel rate for Brady Singer. I mean, this is a guy, although to be fair, if he's not striking people out, Smith Shar is also a liability here. I think we can target this game to ballpark. I mean, we can look at ballpark pal and, see if there's anything around. I'd rather this game be in San Fran, but yeah, I think you're right. I think Kyle Tucker has a pretty good shot here. Is there anything else that we're missing from a ballpark standpoint? Just trying to look at some stuff. Again, maybe we go back to we're already good in that Washington game. Pavetta, Rodon, probably want to stay away from that, even though there's some hitability in there. I mean, it might be Smith Shawver in the wind, or the ball is going up and out for him. He's been tagged. I think that's the route. I think we go Cincy here. Y'all have any thoughts on Cincinnati? Yeah, I mean, look, the ERA, the splits are pretty rough on the road. Yeah, I get it with the wins. That's probably not best, but if you look at what they've been able to do and hit specifically with Rupp, it's going to be tough, I think, for him to limit. That's why I was staying away from the game itself, though, is that the barrel rate's just not there for Rupp either. So I'm moving away from that. If you just look at the references, yeah, I see what that is. New York City. Yeah, I'm with you on that. If you just look at where we might be in Atlanta, You have Smith Shawver, who is definitely taggable. That barrel rate is just brutal. So let's build off that. We'll take one off the Reds here. Think about it. I mean, he got knocked. He actually got hit with a ball last, right? That's what kind of kept him. Where are you going to go up here at the top, though? Right? Like, I don't know if if it even matters so much, right? About righty lefty. I mean, maybe you can take Marte. If you go righty righty, you might be able to get a better number here. All right, we'll keep this moving here. All right. It's not a. I mean, unless we just want to go Ellie off the switch, it's not a terrible one. I'm just curious what number we do get for Ellie here. Not necessarily racing to bet him, but let's just see. Let's see. He's 520. You're going to have the Braves guys go nuts here. Matt McClain is 540. You're not going to get a fantastic number for a lot of these guys. I mean, Stevenson is not terrible. He's just, again, like the Muncie with the less jack on the year. Is this our only other option right now? Spencer Steer? It's either Steer or Ellie off the switch. That's what I'm down to. Yeah, I mean, honestly, so the first one, right? Yeah, and let's run through this. Barrel rate we wanted to stay away from. Mr. Mike, the two that we pulled were from Portfolio EV, and now we're just adding, right? Jake Hari does a really good job of this on Twitter, and we're just bouncing around, right? So on Portfolio EV, I tend to have as many as I can up here, right? And then you can see from Edge Books, I definitely want to have Pinnacle there. There are some more that have been added to this, right? But you can get Circa in there for sure, depending on where you are. I want to have them in there. I think right now, and Ellie's going to have a better number, sure, on 365. But I think that launch angle is just, is that concerning? But he's still been able to turn some stuff around. Steer. All right. It's either Steer or Ellie. And I think we'll go Ellie from the left side. We're going to go Ellie here at plus 520. And the reason why we're using this now, solo, if you want to bet him, go ahead and you can bet that at 365. But the reason, of course, is we get that 30% profit boost now. So we built these to be bet individually, which they will be. All right. And we'll post this. Langoliers is in the house. Cruz is in the house. And our number one bet was Josh Bell. Our first bet, pardon me, was Josh Bell. And the beauty on all of these is that you just need to hit one. All right. We just need to hit one. You don't need to use your 100% profit boost, anything like that. We just loaded in 3 homers. All right. Now, anything on DK, because they've removed, as you know, the no sweater. So we do have the $1 million win a share if your player hits a home run on the highest scoring team. All right. So we have this king of the ring, if you will. Let's just go back and see what we have. Got to build some stuff here on the parlay builder. See, we're going to be over here on FanDuel. Actually, there's some pretty cool stuff too. I love the fact that you can jump in on. Oh, did they take that one away too? No, we got the profit boost still in the NBA on DraftKings. Let's do that, and then we'll come back to baseball. So we've got a 3-leg, right? 2 single-use profit boosts. 120% profit boost for the Knicks game. 120% profit boost for the Thunder game. Beautiful. 3-leg same game parlay in each one. All right. So let's go to work. DraftKings today. That's what we want. NBA. That's what we want. Same game parlay. Put them to work. All right. Those are your settings. Did you catch them? Do you need any help? Do you have any questions? Let's stop and see. All right. Yeah, Ellie, brother, we're in. Love it. Kenley, I think we're in, man. I think we have a really good spot here. All right. And again, if you want to jump in, this is super easy to do. We'll give you 50% off your first purchase. It's really easy. Mug 50 gets you in. Week, month, whatever it is that you want to sniff around for, you can take 50% off. You're going to get the full site. You're going to get full access to everything. It's just we'll give you 50% off. That's pretty cool, I would think, right? Hey, there he is. What's up, brother? All right, so let's go NBA same game parlay. I think we just have to start loading them up. Remember, Denver, 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 right? So what we can do here is we'll add Aaron Gordon under 1.5 threes. We'll add Jamal Murray under 2.5 threes, and we'll add Luke Dort under 15.5 PRA. That gets us to plus 374. I hope it's enough. And you see, you have the bet now button. No excuses. You should be tailing right here, right now. Unfortunately, these cannot be parlay. So Gordon and Murray can be parlayed. Lou Dort cannot. All right. So let's remove Lou. Get rid of Lou. Good news is that we got Chet under 1.5 threes. So we can add Chet now under 1.5 threes. And that gets us, especially make sure your same game parlay is in. So it allows you to do it. That gets us to plus 516. This should be good to go. There we go. 20% profit boost. Put down what you can. Get in what you can. I'm in. All right. A little half unit there. This is it. We just built it for you. And you got the 20% profit boost. So this is plus 516, but we got it for plus 558. You're welcome. I don't think we have enough plays on the other game. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? How do we not have? Look, we at least got that one in for you. But what is going on right now? Come on, y'all. Nope, nothing. Just went away, disappeared, evaporated. So let's go back and see what I have. Oh, you know what? We can also just do this real quick. Nothing for tonight in that game. Wow. Everything else just been pushed back. Okay. Well, we have now the $1 million one. Win a share of $1 million in bonus bets if the player you bet on hits a home run on the highest scoring team. Where's the highest scoring team? Where do you think it's going to be? By the way, is there some sort of remember we had this damn thing last time, right? There's some sort of tap or something that you have to do at the top, right? Like the actual King of the Ring or some stupid shit like that you have to find because it just can't automatically, I think, put it on there. What a pain in the ass, man. Seriously, what a pain in the ass. Just give me the home runs. That's it. All right? Just give me the damn home run. Is not everybody available? Like, can I not use Freddie Freeman on this thing? It won't let me. So again, is there a tab? This is the bullshit. This is the bullshit. All right. We've got Royals. Again, Pasquantino. Can we get there? No, see, it's like you have to get in on the actual one. The tab itself. Starting at 6 Eastern on Monday. King of the Diamond profit boost token is eligible for parlays. That's why. Okay, so it's parlays. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to anything I said. I'm yelling and screaming, old man shaking at the cloud, and I have no freaking idea what I'm doing because I'm a moron. All right? We figured it out. It's going to be a 2-leg parlay. Oh, anything at all from DraftKings. And if it's Xavier Edwards, then so freaking be it. It's going to be. Oof. We can't play him on DK, that's for sure. We could play him on FanDuel. We're just going to let this thing roll until I see any green at all. If not, then we're going to get our thinking caps on here for about 2 minutes, and we're going to identify some sweet spots to swing the bat. Maybe it's chalk. Maybe it's just Tyler Wade. See, here's the thing, right? Like if Tyler Wade hits a home run, look at the difference. If you bet him on Caesars, he's probably not even available, right? On Caesars or FanDuel, pardon me, for that matter. All right, Tyler Wade's our first one. I can't believe we're betting on a guy on, well, I mean, he's on the Padres, but still the game itself. So let's go. We just need high score. We need the Padres to put up a shit. Hey, is it unfathomable that the San Diego Padres in a bandbox like the Bronx couldn't put up 12 runs right now? And we're taking a guy, mind you, who has no freaking business hitting a home run. He's at the bottom. He's 28-1. He has yet to hit one out. But you know what? We just need one more now. We just need one more on DK. Oh, St. Iglesias. A different game. Let's try a different game. What is it with these guys at the back end in this baseball game? Absolutely insane, isn't it? You can follow me at ShanderBets. We'll put the cards up. So if you missed anything, we will tag in the video, especially the home run trio that we have. We're just looking for one more King of the Ring here. One more so we can turn a freaking profit before we get out of here. Come on. Willie Adams, plus 500. That's a good FanDuel bet. Unfortunately for us, we cannot make that work on DraftKings. So I apologize again for the vertigo, but don't worry. I got it covered. I'm looking. Anything green, we stop. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop on big bucks. Da-na-na, right? Can't believe they tried to remake that movie, but they remade Point Break. So at that point, nothing is sacred. Absolutely zero is sacred. You knew when that happened, it was like, okay, the world is just officially coming to an end. Nothing. You lose. All right, so that's fine. So we have one belligerent call from the tools. That's great. I love it. Now let's get one more. Let's get one more in before we get out of here. You already got your same game parlay for tonight for the Denver OKC game. You got your ladder ahead of time. We'll see if there's any CLV for that tomorrow. And now, of course, you got your trio, your home run trio, right, for FanDuel. And now we just need one more. So let's just get one. Let's originate one more from you all. See what you think. I know there was a couple of games that you were staying away from, right? Steve mentioned the New York. Although, in this case, Tyler Wade, you never know, man. You never know. I do like the Arizona. I do like Seattle tonight. We could go back to that. Let's see. Can we get a lot of runs from Seattle? Total at 9. That's not bad. I don't think we're going to have much higher than that. Even in New York, that total is low with the pitching matchup, which again, we go contrarian here. The total is moving a little north in Miami. Do we just take the easy route here? You know, Alcantara's on the mound. This is not good. That's just not good. That's another thing that's not good, right? Like you haven't seen much here. So where do you want to start in this case? I'm trying to see if we can get anybody kind of off the cuff. Not these two guys. Muncy, I mean, we already know Muncy, but that's in a different spot. Boy, if Betts could turn this thing around, righty-righties. I'm not even worried about righty-righty here. Pies, right? I mean, you have so many bats. You could just work the lefty at the top. Oh, my God. I mean, are we just going to do this? What's the number for Ohtani? You only need one to hit. He's plus 270. Yikes. The parlay here is plus 106.30. All right, let's just do that. Could look at Teoscar, though. What's the number for Hernandez? He's 6-1. I know he doesn't have the best matchup, but for a guy who's pummeling the baseball, He's 100 points higher than Freddie Freeman, who's as chalk as it's going to get next to Ohtani. Let's do Teoscar. Okay. Plus 202, 200. King of the Diamond, 20% profit boost. See if they'll let me get 25 bucks down on this thing. They did. No, $7.67 to win 150 or to win 1,550 bucks. Yes. 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 There it is. All right. Appreciate you all being here. We just ran through a ton and I showed you how to use the live tools. We showed you, right, how to feed off the top bets. And we built a shit ton. So make sure you follow me at Shander Bets and I will post and recap what we have. But our king of the ring here, $1 million payout, Tyler Wade, Teoscar Hernandez. We also built our 3-leg on FanDuel, which I feel really good about this one here. I'll get to that in a second. The other part of this was the Dante DiVincenzo 2-leg ladder. We hit that. It's Josh Bell, Shea Langoliers, and Ellie De La Cruz. Woof. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Sign me up. FanDuel's doing that thing again, by the way, where even when you bet it, it leaves it in your slip. Shame on them. Appreciate you being here. You want to jump in on the way out? Hit it up. Mug 50. I know we got some comments here. I just saw them at the end. I'll stick around for a second. I got time for y'all. Absolutely, brother. David, let's do this. Sign up. Use Mug 50. Download the app. DM me at Shander Bets. Okay? At Shander Bets. That's how you can get me. Just DM me. I'm wide open. I have time to walk you through this app. I have time to build your first portfolio. I have time to set this thing on autopilot. So all you need to do is just follow the notifications on your phone, bet the certain bets that are popping up, and next thing you know, you and I just hang out at the bank. Easy stuff. But I'm here for you. All right? So if you make the first initial effort, I am here to help. And I'm not just going to bolt. We want to get you in. Half off, 50% your first purchase with Mug 50, Mr. Noriega. All right. We'll do the same thing with you as well. Appreciate you all being here. Again, we're back on Tuesday. Enjoy your first day of the week. Let's hit a couple of dingers.